Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hiba, and here on my channel I cover recent missing person cases. If you're into that type of content, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's case. On Friday, September 24th, 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen disappeared from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. During the time of her disappearance, Nevaeh was at home with her 30-year-old stepfather. I believe his name is Keegan, but I'm not 100% certain, so I will be referring to him as the stepfather. Nevaeh's 11-month-old sister was also home at the time, and her brother might have been as well. At approximately 1 p.m., the children and the stepfather took a nap. When Nevaeh's older siblings arrived hours later at around 4:15 p.m., they noticed that the door was unlocked and that Nevaeh was missing. At this time, I believe the stepfather was still asleep. Linnea Cardwell, Nevaeh's mother, was at work at the time. Prior to going to her 8:15 a.m. shift, she claims that she took Nevaeh to the corner store and that they got some snacks. After that, she states that her husband and the children dropped her off at work. It wasn't until she received a call at work that she learned that Nevaeh was missing.
The baby's mom telling us that Nevaeh, 2 other kids, and the baby's father took a nap around noon. The front door was apparently left unlocked, and by the time he woke up, she was gone.
This morning I woke up, me and Nevaeh went to the store. I had to be at work for 8:15. I brought her to the corner store with me. I got her some snacks, some apple juice. We came back home. I finished getting ready for work. Nevaeh, the little girl, my little boy, and her daddy brought me to work, and that's the last time I see my baby. The last time I see my baby was before I went to work when I got dropped off.
That same day, at 9:25 p.m., the Louisiana State Police issued a missing child advisory and joined in on the search with Baton Rouge police. By the following morning, the FBI had also become involved. That's basically all we know about her disappearance. There are several questions I have about the story given. First of all, why would you leave a door unlocked or open knowing that you're putting your children to sleep and that you yourself are going to sleep? I've read that the weather in the area has been cool lately and that some people have opened their doors or windows because of this. However, it doesn't make sense to me. Nevaeh's family have stated that she isn't the type to wander off. However, leaving the door unlocked or open is unacceptable to me. Nevaeh is only 2 years old. Toddlers get into everything and they love to explore. So even if she isn't the type to wander off, it's better safe than sorry. Why would somebody even risk leaving the door open? Not to mention the concern that somebody could have entered the apartment. The second question I have is regarding what Nevaeh was last seen wearing. According to her mother, she had on a yellow dress with pineapples on it the last time that she saw her when they dropped her off. Her mother also stated that she should still be wearing this.
When I went to work, she had on her yellow dress with the pineapples on it, and she should have still had on that dress.
However, according to a neighbor who lives in the complex, when the stepfather approached her to ask if she had seen Nevaeh, he had claimed that she was wearing a pink and green dress.
A witness on the scene told us she saw the dad running out of his apartment, asking if anyone saw his baby. She jumped into action and ran down the street to track down 2 policemen.
I do not know this family at all. I literally know this gentleman from a spare of a moment when he ran up on me and asked me had I seen his daughter, and it had been on my heart and I took it personal as if it was like my niece.
Obviously, that doesn't align with what her mother said. It's possible that he changed Nevaeh for whatever reason, maybe to let her sleep more comfortably. However, if that's the case, why would he change her out of a dress and into another dress? You'd expect him to change her into something more comfortable. Not only are there inconsistencies in the story, but according to family members, Nevaeh wasn't tall enough to reach the doorknob to open the door. It also appears that the family lived on the 2nd floor. If Nevaeh was somehow able to get out of the apartment, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, for her to make it down the steps. She didn't even have shoes on. Is it possible that someone saw Nevaeh leaving, or that they knew that the door was unlocked and entered to take her? This is possible. According to a recent study, Louisiana has the 5th highest crime rate in the U.S. The apartment complex that Nevaeh disappeared from is located on LaBelle Avenue, in the Bel Air neighborhood of Baton Rouge. This is not the best, safest area, so it really may be possible that someone went into the unit and took her. However, why would they take Nevaeh instead of the 11-month-old baby? This makes me question the sleeping arrangements and whether Nevaeh could have been sleeping closer to the entrance. If so, someone may have entered and immediately seen her upon walking in and decided to take her. Still though, we know that there were at least 2 other individuals home, the stepfather and the 11-month-old baby. How is it that no one heard anything? It's possible, but it's really not likely in my opinion. If Nevaeh did somehow manage to get out and somebody took her, I imagine that they would be somebody who lives there. I'm sure investigators are already looking into everyone. While it's possible that someone else may have been involved, many question the original story altogether. Nevaeh's father, Marcus Allen, tweeted, "If only you knew the truth," alongside a video of the mother pleading for answers. Is it possible that something else happened that the stepfather and Linnea aren't sharing? Aside from questions surrounding Nevaeh's ability to leave the home, some have brought up that the stepfather's nap is not responsible or not believable. After all, there was an 11-month-old baby at home. It's not unusual for babies to wake up from their naps. To me, him taking a nap isn't really questionable. It's possible that he had a later shift and that his only time to sleep was during the day. However, I do question whether the baby could sleep for the 3.5 hours straight without crying or waking him up. I also question his decision to leave the door unlocked. Some have also highlighted that Nevaeh is his stepdaughter and that the 11-month-old baby is his biological daughter. I'm hoping that there's footage both from the corner store in the morning and from nearby apartments. Both the mother and the stepfather have been questioned and are being cooperative as far as I know. I believe the stepfather is still in custody for questioning. I've also seen mention that the other children in their care may be taken from them. This precious little girl is only 2 years old. We need to find her and find out what happened immediately. Nevaeh has black hair and brown eyes. She weighs approximately 30 pounds. It's believed that she was last wearing a yellow dress with pineapples and no shoes. If you have any information, please call the number down in the description below. I'll also include all my sources. But that's all I have for now. Please share Nevaeh's story, and I hope to see you in my next one.